Hey everybody, my name is Flay,
And I'm your host, Makayla.
and this is S&M.
Alrighty, y'all. So this is our new podcast with me and Souffle.
Hey.
We're gonna have so much to talk about. It's gonna be a key. It's gonna be the full. We're gonna talk about politics. We're gonna talk about the drag scene. We're gonna talk about so much. And so I'm so excited for y'all to get a sneak peek of our first season of S&M. A little bit about me. My name is Makayla Clifton. I'm a 21-year-old drag performer who also does music, writes, sing, acts, all the things. And Souffle, tell the audience a little bit about yourself.
Yes, so I am 25. I started drag about almost 5 months ago.
Mhm.
It'll be 5 months on the 24th of May. And that's kind of crazy to think about. But I mean, outside of that, I really don't do too much, I just work, sleep, love my sleep. That's about it. I'm not gonna give all of my little details
Right.
just
Not
yet.
yet.
Yeah, gotta keep you on a little leash. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
So we did get some viewer questions. We posted a
Yes.
little Instagram story. And Souffle, do you want to bring up the first question for
Yes,
us?
one thing about it and two things for sure. If you want to find us, follow us on Instagram.
Makayla
And
Clifton
then we'll be
underscore.
tagged. Souffle with 3 Y's, because why not? Gotta be a little extra.
Always, always, always.
So the first question comes from Rachel. She says, songs you'd like to mix but haven't done it yet.
Mhm.
Listen, I have been working on a lot of mixes recently, more than I honestly should be. But listen, Pride is coming up, shows are being booked, the girls are gonna be twirling, and
Busy.
the music will be swirling. All right, I'm trying to pull up this playlist while
Oh, you're good.
do a little banter.
I would say, I really want to do a like emo punk number, which is very not my aesthetic, but I do love that kind of music. And I just did a really fun money mix. It was like Mr. Krabs inspired with a bunch of songs. I thought that was really kind.
I did get
Um,
to see that,
it was
and you
very
going
fun.
around as
the,
Mr.
the little
Krabs.
I like money.
Somebody say,
It's so fun. So yeah, I love doing creative numbers. Having a theme throughout. It's very fun. I think the audience just enjoys it more when there's more of a storyline than just a 2 minute and 30-second song. There's not really
Mhm.
much you can do with that.
There needs to be highs and lows throughout your number. Because if
100%.
I'm sitting there just watching you all around the stage, I'll love it. Trust me.
But you're not getting my dollar.
You might get my dollar, but
You
I'll be
won't get
like,
mine.
all right, girl, love you, but give me a little more. But I do have a special project coming up later in June, and there is a set of songs that I am currently working on. It's by Willow. Willow is more of like an artsy fartsy creative, like indie artist, as people would like to say. But in this mix, it's more just like, finding yourself as like human and like, being a little sultry and all that fun
Ooh.
stuff. But I'll say the songs, you better not take them. Because if you take them, I will do it better. And I will be asking for that mix. And I will
Wake it
say,
up.
give it here.
Run ya.
Give it here.
Run ya.
But Willow has a song called IDK. And then after that, it'll be into the song called A Reason. And then it'll be ending with Warm Honey. Yeah, it's cute. It's cute. It's cute. I haven't played it for you yet, but
We'll
you'll
listen
get to
to
see it soon.
listen to
You'll
that
get to
later.
see it soon. Yeah.
After
Yeah.
we eat, because your girl's hungry.
Girl, I
I've
had
ate
me
all
some
day.
ramen and it was delectable.
I want tacos like a fat bitch.
Mm.
What's the second question?
Oh, second question. Favorite number you've performed so far, and that is by Miley. Hey, Miley.
Hi. Do you want to go first?
Yeah, I can. Um, Favorite number so far has to be anything with Doechii. A lot of my drag is inspired by Doechii. I love Doechii. We can get into that on another episode. We're not going to use that for the first one, but listen. I have this Nissan Altima and Edna Mode mix. If you know me, I do love The Incredibles, and I can walk like Edna Mode, and I live.
And she eats it up. She
Yeah,
really
I
does.
do. I do.
She
There
really
be girls
does.
in the bar like, here, $5. Do the Edna Mode walk. And we're like,
right.
hold on.
They live for it. They
Let me
live
put
for
my shoe
it.
back on.
A lot of them too old for their niece to do that. So,
Yeah.
you know, they live vicariously through you.
Period.
My favorite would probably have to be my Beyonce girls mix.
Mm.
I obviously I love Beyonce. She is like
Beyonce?
really
Beyonce.
Luther Vandross.
Girl, they say you look like Luther Vandross.
I love that mix. I made it for International Women's Month, History Month, because I feel like, you know, a lot of misogyny is like very prevalent in the drag community when it comes to AFAB performers, trans women performers, just in general, it's like very crazy. And I wanted to, you know, be able to do a number that I could walk around, look at people, look at people, and, you know, like lift them up, make them feel empowered the same way the music made me feel empowered. So that's probably one of my favorite mixes to do.
Oh, that's a good one.
She's going
I'm
to retirement,
sorry.
though.
I'm sorry, but when you said lift me up, I thought of Rihanna.
Lifts me up.
Yep. It's a good thing you're a rapper and not a singer.
Listen.
Anyways.
Listen.
So the next one comes from my bestie. I love him very, very dearly. It's from Jer. He says, if Sue were a star in a movie, what movie would it be? I'm looking at you.
Me? You want me to answer that? What would it be?
That's like such a really good
Huh.
question. Because it's like one of those things
Yeah.
like you never imagine about yourself. And then you're like, oh no, I'm putting this like in this scenario. What do I do? What do I say?
I feel like you'd be the bad bitch in a horror movie. Like I see that for you. You know,
Oh no,
like,
I'm the bitch.
You're
that's
like, no,
screaming
come
and
on, we gotta go,
and
we
I'm
gotta
on the
go, we
floor
gotta
and
go.
I'm like,
Right.
Because I can do all of that. Y'all just haven't seen that yet. Wait until Halloween.
I see that for you.
Mhm.
What do you see for me?
For you, honestly, you give me like, I want to say like a Regina George vibe, but like not like
A bully.
in a mean way, you know? Like maybe like a boss bitch.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a movie that has like, I'm really, really bad with like
Maybe
naming
Legally
movies.
Blondes.
Yeah.
I can see that. I can
No,
see
yeah,
that.
because you do be asking me the same question 5 times. I'll be giving you the
A
same
little-
answer.
She's a little slow, but she's a professional and she will get it
A
done.
little.
She will get it done.
Yeah.
What's the
Right,
the other questions?
Next question comes from our other bestie, Chris. He has like 4. We're gonna do 2.
We love him. We love you.
Which one do you want to do?
I would say like those two.
Okay.
Could do
Well,
those.
you know how to read, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
What made you want to start? Stop.
Stop.
What made you want to take on the journey of getting into drag? And I'll let you start off with that.
Okay. So I have always admired drag since I was like a wee bit gay.
A baby,
A BG, a baby
Baby
girl.
girl.
But my mom's really close friend, I call him my gunkle, but introduced me to like RuPaul's Drag Race, and this is like, you know, when RuPaul's Drag Race was like
RuPaul's
top
Drag
tier.
Race,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Before she, you know, got into the
86
whole
continents
entire
and countries and
the
the
commercial
tomfoolery.
things and all of that fun jazz. But like this was like true drag, like, oh my goodness, these ladies are making all of their things, or even if they're not making it, guess what? Somebody bought
Right.
it. That's gonna be me.
Mhm.
I will be buying. So if you,
I
know,
won't be
if
making
you,
anything.
if you take commissions, I'm looking at you girls that take commissions.
When it's the time, I will be hitting you up
Mhm.
because I don't
Mhm.
sew. I won't. Maybe for a design challenge. That's about it. And I'm making a tube dress. I'm Corey King the fuck out that. Like I'm not.
Oh no, baby, I'm gonna be gluing some fabric together.
Right.
But long story short, just like seeing how so many people were just like brought to this show, I was just like, wow, like that's really cool, that's really awesome, and like it just brought so much artistry, so much just new parts of life that I've never seen in my small town. And I was like, oh, yes, girl, I live for this. And then I started doing cheer. I started doing color guard. Then I went to college. And then, like, I had friends that were doing, like, you know, their beginning phases of, like, their looks and
Right.
things like that. And, like, they would come to the city. And then that's how I met Joey Young.
Aw, we
And,
love Joey.
like,
Shout out to Joey.
yeah,
Shout out to you.
Joey Young. This was when I think Joey dropped Spectacle. Yeah.
Oh, you were about for spectacle.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I love that.
Yeah.
That's sickening.
And like ever since then, I've been going to those brunches. I've been, watching the girls do their mugs. I may have not been doing drag, baby, but guess what? I was doing my own makeup outside of drag,
Like that.
getting, amping it up to get to drag. Now you see this mug.
Okay, look at this.
Oh, sickening. How about you, girl?
I would say, I mean, I've always, like, probably since I was 12, like, played in makeup, always loved makeup. I love the artistry of it. Always had a wig on my head, a heel. I used to go to
Wig.
like, middle school and high school in 6-inch heels, like, full fit. Could never come for the doll until they did start coming for the doll. And so I've always really loved that. I've always found drag to be such a art form and a way to really lift people up. To lift people up and just entertain. I think the world is such a crazy place. And I think if there's anything I can do performance-wise, music-wise, and any of my artistry to put a smile on someone's face or make them feel less alone or, whatever the case may be, then I would love to do that. And so that's kind of what pushed me into doing drag. I started, and I don't advise this. Don't do this. Do not do this. But I started performing underage. Don't do that. But Mama had to get to the bag. She had a name she wanted to create. Now we're creating a whole different name, but that's neither here nor there. But it's the scene has changed through the past year so much, which is crazy. There's like Joe was saying Tuesday, there's like cycles of different drag queens. Some quit, some keep going, some do it for a good amount of years and just stay there. And I'm not gonna say any names. We're not gonna say any names, but you know who I'm talking about,
honey. We're gonna get back to like the good half of what you were saying.
What was the good half?
And you were talking about like ditching a name and going into a new one. Like that's called evolution. That's called seeing yourself being able to grow and like find a new path for yourself.
Yeah.
And like I feel like that's what drag is about. It's like okay, like you can do something very consistent and like once you basically perfect it, like you would like to see an elevation. I truly hope. Like that's
well, some people do get comfortable and just doing,
and
serving the same thing, which is fine if it's
that's fine.
If it's something great you're serving.
Yeah, but also at the same time, like some people do things very sickening, and people will book them just for that, and like that's that.
Yeah.
You know what? I will be messy.
Yeah, let's be messy.
I'm the one that usually just bite my tongue, but like, what was I saying?
You're being messy. You were
yeah. He got too excited. He got too excited.
I did. I was very. I love because listen, she doesn't get messy in front of people. No. I don't really either. But like, this is a FaceTime call. This is a recorded FaceTime call, so y'all are getting the real.
Wait, what is it?
Tion.
Hi.
But yeah, you should always push yourself and try and grow and do different things. When I started doing drag, I was under a completely different name. I was doing a lot of different types of looks. I was a natural blonde, and now I think I've fallen into the dark hair, which I think suits me.
You know who Lisa Barlow is?
No.
Do you know?
I don't. Who's Lisa
I will
Barlow?
insert a clip of Lisa Barlow, but I am going to show her in the studio.
Is that the girl you showed me?
Yes.
I see that.
From the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
I see that.
Lisa Barlow in the house. Lisa Barlow in the house. I love her. She's so chaotic. If you haven't watched the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, which we will be watching.
I haven't seen any of the Housewives.
This is such a good one to watch. Yeah. Because that marries, they host a show. It's like a trivia night. And like when the show is like actively streaming, like they'll do like Real Housewives of Salt Lake City night, and it's so good.
Period.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think just, evolution, growing, it's very important. It's always, I think, as an artist, because, I mean, it's probably the same for you. I don't consider myself just a drag queen. I consider myself an artist and all it encompasses. And you should always want to...
Because listen, you're doing the makeup, you're putting looks together, like even if that's just buying online, like, that takes a creative concept of like, okay, I'm gonna buy this look, like what is it going to go with?
Right.
You have to have songs that are gonna go with those looks. You have to have eye makeup that is going to go with those looks. Like
Cohesion.
you have to plan, and like if you ever want to take up on project coordination of any sort, listen, drag is your entryway.
Mm-hmm. It really is.
Because you have to, one, be good on time management. You have to plan and do your little looks, because makeup does not take 20 seconds. It takes a good hour or so if you are doing it correctly. Shout out to my girls with the nasty mug in the building. Hey.
Bow, 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 bow.
Hey. And then you also have like the side where like it's the actual performance. I know there's a couple other things that I'm missing out, but like we're not going to talk about that right now. But like, creating the mix, finding your stage presence. Like, what are you going to do on a stage? Like, some people have the ability to just like naturally fall into that flow state of like being able to do whatever when they perform. But then some people, if
Takes a little time.
if they do that, put the fish back in the water.
Right, yeah. It takes a little bit to learn the balance of a good performance. Like, okay, how long am I gonna stay on the stage? When am I gonna do my rounds for tips?
I don't even want to.
What am I gonna do to this person when I'm taking their money? There's like a lot of factors that come into it.
It took me so long because like my first couple months into the scene, I was very scared of just like being on the stage. So like I would not do like any tricks, anything like super dancey. Like I would do numbers that were just like not ballads, because they necessarily weren't ballads, but like I have ways to like have that stage presence where I don't have to do a lot. Because like sometimes literally just giving a sickening lip sync will be the way to go.
And actually, I want to touch on that for a second.
If you know those words, baby. If you know those words, you can
and
deliver.
Some of y'all don't. Some of y'all don't know your words, and y'all use your flips, your tricks, all of that, to captivate the audience instead of knowing your words, creating a cohesive look, or really serving the song in any manner. Again, not gonna say names.
I can admit there have been times that I've done that, but I also will just say, I forgot this part, or I'll just
that happens.
Like I'll make it like a comedic relief for like the audience and myself, but mainly for myself. So like it's not awkward. I'm not looking at them like, hey.
There's like 87 things going on during the show, so it's like very easy for it to all be in your brain, and you're like, fuck, what are the words? Like,
yeah, but I mean there are people that do heavily rely on like just doing tricks, and come on, wake it up. Like I understand you're out here and you want to get your money, you want to network and things like that, but like
for sure. But serve us something. Can we get something?
You selected this song, so why aren't you, learning the words to said song you're doing tonight?
Yeah, it's not Drag Race. You have as much time
you have
in
a
the
little
world
bit of
as
time.
you want. Yeah.
Like, most girls start getting ready at 6, 7 o'clock.
We're girls.
A Blue Moon open stage.
We used to take a lot longer.
During that time, you better be listening to that music, and you better have it on repeat.
At least I used to take like 2 hours to get ready, sometimes 3. I feel like you were 2 hours when you first started.
No, it was a good 2 hours. It was mainly the stones, but
yeah,
as you see, these stones are on check. They are captivating.
And then we did a show where we did an open stage, and they had changed the sign-up time from 10 to 9. And she calls me and she goes,
hey girl, we gotta get ready.
We gotta get the mug on. and we looked great.
Yeah.
And we really turned it.
That was a 40-minute mug that night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like...
Because we had like 15 minutes to get there.
I feel like we work the best when we're just like...
under pressure.
Like there's no time to second guess anything. There's no overthinking. It's just like...
Well, that's what we did today. Hey.
And look at us.
Listen,
on your screens.
I was at home, sitting on my couch with my cat, eating some ramen. Trisha Paytas in the background.
Slurping.
Yeah.
Slurping.
I don't know. There's something. Well, I mean, like the slurp does help cool it down. If you didn't know that.
I did not.
Yeah.
I don't like slurping.
When I'm at home, yeah. In my humble abode, yes, absolutely. Slurping of all sorts. But
All sorts.
in public, absolutely not. You will not
Yeah.
catch me slurping. Like one of my favorite restaurants in the city is called Hiiii Ramen. We have not been.
We need.
We have not been
try
on a
that,
Hiiii
yeah.
Ramen day.
I'm definitely down
Oh
to
my
try that.
goodness! Wait, our monthly Hiiii Ramen date should be coming up soon. Like, the council knows.
Hi,
That's-
council.
Hey, council. No, yeah, I'll have to put that in the chat. Oh my goodness.
I
I could do that
know.
for like, I don't know if Aiden likes Hiiii Ramen. Never mind. Anyways, sorry, I went on a little tangent. But
That's the
anyways,
podcast, that's what this is for.
I guess we should go on to the next question. You want to make this the last question?
Yeah, that could be the last question.
Okay, we're gonna do two because this one is diabolical. It's from Willie. You want to know what he said? What would you do if when you're okay? So he said yes would go.
Well, what would you do?
Jail.
What would you do?
That's what I would do. I would do jail.
I would do jail. Prison.
The only time I would actually do something like that. For real.
That is, he's so stupid. Love you though, my Virgo brethren.
Shalissa. Okay, this one comes from Willie's boyfriend, Aiden. It's almost your birthday. Well, by the time this comes out, it was already your birthday.
Was it next week?
Yeah.
See.
No, it's this week. He the birthday.
He the birthday.
Everybody say he the birthday.
Everyone
If
tell
you at
Aiden
home-
happy birthday.
if you're at
Bow.
home, he the birthday. He the birthday. Hey, he the birthday. It says, how do you feel your drag has evolved ever since you started?
I feel like we talked about that, no?
No.
Like that.
Like
Well,
we
I talked about my evolution. I don't know if you
Oh.
talked about yours.
Well, I mean, you can talk about your evolution still. You know, she's a growing woman.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say like transitioning definitely changed a lot for me with the way I move about in drag. I stopped wearing hip pads for a minute when I was transitioning just because I think there's a level of like almost, I'm not going to say body dysmorphia, but like it's weird to be like, oh, my ass is so fat, my hips are so wide, my waist is snatched. And then you take it all off and you're like, all right, all right.
I mean, it's like one of those things where like your brain like kind of gets attached. I forget the technical term, but like your brain visually sees something that you would like, and then you know you put it on, you do the things, and then you take it off, and you're like, oh wow, that feels very weird.
Yeah,
Like
it's a very odd feeling, but I think, listen, Makayla, she likes a costume. I think so. I've been back in my hip pad journey. We'll see how long that lasts, especially with summer because
summer coming up.
it is hot. As the fuck, it's actually hot in the studio right now, but that's okay. You know, the lights, all of that kind of stuff.
You're hot. I feel great.
Well, I love that for you and your leather. How was your?
But my drag evolution, honey,
Anya.
first off, I started drag on Christmas Eve.
That's so cute.
And I was in my bedroom feeling very anxious and annoyed with the world. And I was like, oh my goodness, like, I need to play in this makeup. Like, I have a show coming up. Like, it was my first show ever. Like, I was already booked. I was like, oh shit. Like,
Oh, your
this-
first show was a booking?
Yeah.
Wow.
I was like,
period.
girl, this has to be like kind of sickening. If you know, you know. I'm not going to disclose the event that I was at, but good riddance.
Oh, you did that.
Yeah, I did.
I did not know you did that.
I did.
Yeah, fuck her. Yeah, fuck her.
I mean, like,
That's
we had a picture, deleted it,
Girl.
untagged.
Stay in New York.
I kept my picture with my auntie though. If you want to be nosy, go look. But that's
Yeah, fuck
And I was like, okay, like, you know, gotta do that. And like, I did a little bit of movement, not too much, but the dress that I wore, my nipples are out, and I was like, oh my goodness, my nipples are out, my titties are out, y'all. I need to like get this together. And then the time after that, I was like, okay, like we're gonna do a little more, blah 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 blah. But like now, girl, try to tell me something, and I'll tell you, no, 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 no. Yeah. Exactly.
Listen.
Exactly.
Okay? Mariah is shaking. B's watching this. Beyonce's on the other side of her house, and she's like, damn, career over. Love you, B.
Are
So,
we hearing the same thing?
you know, maybe not. Maybe you're a little deaf, and that's okay.
Oh.
It's okay. That's fine.
Okay.
You see how she gaslights me? Um,
Mm.
do we want to go into our hot
Current
topics, our
events.
current events?
Yeah. What
So
do you want to start with first?
I want to get into this fucking faggot.
Wow.
Is what I want to get into. I
Oh my
have
God,
been
girl.
I have been pulling back on not saying anything. Cause listen, follow me on TikTok. I run my mouth on there quite often, but I've been pulling back because I knew we were gonna.
I'm like,
talk
should we do a
about
time
this.
limit so we can
We can. I mean,
hit
we
all
still
of
have
them?
like 30 minutes left.
30.
Yeah, it's right there.
You got 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
I told you ladies over an hour and a half ago that you needed to be ready, but you weren't even ready. Do you know the rest of it?
Absolutely not.
Oh, shame.
I don't even know what it's from. So I don't even know what it's from. So basically, James Charles had the nerve to get on the internet.
Can I say
on
one
Beyonce's
thing? The caucasity. It's
The privilege showed a lot.
Be quiet,
sweetie,
your privilege is showing.
Basically, Spirit's over, right?
Yeah,
Like, everyone
Spirit
got laid
is,
off.
yeah, they're bankrupt.
So everyone got laid off that works at Spirit Airlines, and one of the employees there, I guess, DM'd James Charles and was like, "Hey, I'm really struggling. I don't know how I'm gonna pay my bills. This is a GoFundMe link. If you want to help out, like you can. You don't have to." He basically posted a video. We'll insert the video here.
You know what else would help you? Getting another job. Yeah, try that. Because in the time that it took you to copy and paste the same fuck-ass message to myself, who you don't follow, by the way, and probably 100 other influencers and celebrities, you could have applied for 100 other jobs, but you didn't because you're a lazy piece of shit and you're entitled. And you think that influencers and celebrities should fund your life for you. Why would I ever help you? You're not a fan. You don't even follow me. You've never supported me. This is your first time DMing. And you think that I'm going to send you money because you lost your job? Oh my God. Well,
Basically reading her, calling her lazy, calling her broke, just really going in on this poor woman who, you know, being like, well, just get another job. And I don't think someone who has never had a regular 9 to 5 has the space to speak on that. When you were in New York with your white ass family, with all
Baby,
your
they live in one of
money,
the richest, like, cities in upstate New York.
in New York, yes.
Like, no,
Like, you
honey.
never
I've been doing my little
struggled.
research. I used to be a fan of James Charles,
I did
like,
too. I
in the
think-
very early
yeah.
stages of when, like, Cover Boy was, like, a thing. And it's just, like, it's really sad to see, you know, people that you once looked up to or, like, gave you some inspiration within, like, your journey of, like, getting into something, just do something so foul and, like, has continued to do very foul things. Like,
Continuously. I don't know how.
and,
he has a
like,
career.
there's a lot that we could talk about because
Because it's a list, but we'll stick
We'll
to
just-
that. I think it's so out of touch.
it is. It's very
to
tone deaf,
just be like,
and
get
this is
another
actually one
job.
of the worst job markets to be in. And me being somebody who is readily available for employment, so if you need somebody, let me know.
Yeah.
But I've been applying to jobs. I want
I
to
was
say about
searching
like
for months.
30 to 40 jobs a week.
That's
and, like,
that's the statistic.
The average American who is currently unemployed has applied to 17 jobs within the week.
up to 50.
Well, I mean the daily average, like a
No,
day.
that's the weekly. Like
That's-
50 jobs a week is.
Girl,
like,
I'm saying a day they have applied to 17, like per
Right.
day.
Well then,
Like that's like taking
What's
the time
math?
out of your day to actually like. So while you're making your little toast and your little, you know, you're spreading that butter, you're probably applying to a job.
right.
While you're taking that little on the toy,
Mm-hmm.
you're probably applying to a job.
Yeah.
On
it's
top of
hard.
probably Ubering 12 hours a day or not too much. Listen, I got a little excited because these
Listen.
are things that I get excited about because this
Mhm.
is so fucking outrageous.
It's insane. And what's upsetting is I know it's not going to affect his career at all. I know his stupid fucking brand is still going to be selling. He's still going to be hanging with celebrities. He's still going to be on the carpets. You know, when it comes to specifically, because we can talk about that. When it
Accountability.
comes to white people
And
and white queer
accountability.
people and entertainers, they they are afforded so much grace that Black and POC
It's like, okay,
people are not.
like, you're white, so it's okay. But, like, you know, if somebody, like, Jackie Aina,
Right.
like, if Jackie Aina, I know she's not a queer person of any sort, but, like,
But she's a beauty influencer.
she's in, like, well, I mean, we can just actually scratch that. Use Bretman Rock as an example.
Fine
of-
ass. Oh, he's so fucking fine.
yes. We'll consider
Bretman. I'm open. Business. Dear me. Continue.
Anyways, somebody's needing a little water up in the
Listen.
studio. But like Bretman Rock is like used to be very well known in the makeup community, but recently over like the last few years has deemed themselves as like not a beauty influencer because they don't want to be attached to like anything of the sort. Because I mean, you have things like this. It's like, why would I want to be attached to something like that? Because you continuously find more and more of these nasty situations, and like, you know, I don't blame Bretman for not wanting to be a beauty influencer, because no, I'm just Bretman. I'm a real life person who just happens to wear makeup.
And it's also like people were, you know, trying to get on him back when he was like really popping, like, oh, he has like an attitude, oh, like he's mean, you know, the aggressive type beat that white people love to do. And I just
like
think
if James Charles would have done that, which James Charles has done that.
No, many times
it was like viewed as like, oh my goodness, ha
he's
ha
so
ha,
funny.
he's so funny. And it's like, no, like you're actually really rude and disrespectful. Like, sit down.
It's insane. It's insane the way that
stand up.
White creators get away with so much.
Drank. Faded.
One more time.
Faded.
Drank.
Drank.
But yeah, I think that's so crazy that happens so often, and I really don't want anything good to happen to him, because at this point, kind of shown us who you are so many times, and I feel like some people have tried to make excuses and understand where he's coming from for so many years. This is like what, year 5? Like when did that drama thing happen with like Tati and all of that? That was what, like 2018, 2019?
Yeah.
Like he's been canceled for almost a decade. And he's still like thriving.
Star.
It's crazy. Girl, fuck, you know what? We can't, we'll get into that. We'll get into that another day.
Can we switch the topic on to other controversial things?
Yeah, what's up?
Euphoria.
Okay, so how are you feeling about the season so far?
So listen, hear me out, and here's one thing. I truly do not know how to feel. Like, there are moments where the show, I am eyes to the wall, glued in, give me more. And then there are those moments where I'm like,
Skip.
Oh, baby, I need to turn this off.
No,
I need to turn this off immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Like this most recent episode, it had Trisha Paytas in it. Hey, girl.
Hi, we love you.
We love you. Which also another person that has literally changed the trajectory of their online presence.
Insane.
And I love that.
No, I love it.
I love that.
It's
I
like,
love people being able to grow and like actually do better. And like
take accountability,
like
not bullshit, not, try and do good in the world. Yeah.
But like this most recent episode, just like there was a lot. Like the first, I want to say 6 minutes, because this is even before we even get like,
oh my god,
the title, the literal Euphoria title, and it shows what you're watching. Yeah. There was so much. I'm not going to say everything that happened, because if you didn't watch it, that's on you.
Boobies.
Big boobs.
That's all I'll say. For 7 minutes, just big ass titties.
No nipple covers, no nothing, just through the glass. I was like, okay, period. That's different.
Right, exactly.
That's real different. I've never seen that before on public television.
Well, I mean, they were wilding with the sex stuff in the first 2 seasons as well, though.
But it wasn't like, okay.
Yeah,
no.
they definitely. But I do think that this season.
I had to have a moment of reflection, and I was like, yeah, you might be right.
But this season feels so much energetically and tonally just so different. It's like it feels like like a spin-off almost of Euphoria. It doesn't really feel like Euphoria, and obviously that's because there's a lot of crew members and people and
things like that. But like,
well, yeah, but a lot of people left the show as well. Barbie Ferreira, Dominic Fike, Labyrinth. We've obviously, hopefully, you've seen the stuff on the internet about Labyrinth basically being like, "Fuck Euphoria," like.
No, yeah, because.
And you hear them trying to recreate his music. I
forget the name of the main producer. I really don't care for him, anyways. But
Sam Livingston.
Yeah,
something like that. Yeah. Fuck him. He's weird.
But
thank you
I
for
guess
Pose. Thank you for Pose.
Yeah,
that's a
that
great
is-
fucking show.
That is.
Yeah. So you did your big one on that.
Exactly. Okay, can I say what I was saying?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you. But Labyrinth and Sam had a conversation, and it like led to some things that were being said. And Labyrinth kind of just walked out of the conversation, just like, "Fuck this place! I don't want to do this anymore." And I'm like, period. But the music, I miss it.
It was so good.
Because listen,
I still listen to that.
Oh,
that
no,
album
same.
sometimes.
Oh,
it's
same.
Very good. No, it's a very good, and he's very talented. And I think the fact that some people have left the show speaks volumes of.
I mean, there are people that don't even want to be seen with their own co-stars. So,
wake that up, cause listen, Sydney's only done scenes with what's her name? Who plays
Alexa Demi.
Mm-hmm. So beautiful, by the way.
I
Shout out
love
to you.
Alexa
God
Demi.
ate you up. God really took his time with that face.
My little Hershey drop.
But yeah, Euphoria. I would say it's an okay show.
No, yeah.
It's a time passer. It's not.
It
like
gives you
I'm
something
like, oh, I need to
like
watch
it has that shock factor, and like sometimes the
Mhm.
shock factor is just a little too much. Like, you know, you should really think about the things that you're producing. But like other than that, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I wish it because this is the last season, right?
It's supposed to be. Some people are fighting for another season, aka the director himself. So I really don't know what else to say about that because I'm not.
Girl, there's not gonna be another one.
I don't know.
All right,
really
do we
don't
want to
know.
talk about Wait, hold on, because I'm gonna have to cut that out because I was on my phone. Do we want to talk about the hentai virus? What's it called? It's not the hentai virus. I know
The
that.
hentai.
But like it's something
I'm like
similar.
that's a completely
That's like
different term that you're using over there, ma'am. I'm like I have to
you
see
fuck with hentai.
the hentai virus. The henta,
So I'm not answering.
henta, not hentai, henta,
Hentai, okay.
hentai. Get a hint of that. Get a hint of this.
Shut
Get a hint of that. Get a hint of this. I need HIPAA to come and save us because these people are trying to kill us. Yeah.
What? I'm
Girl,
finding
but listen, this stuff is crazy.
it.
What do you mean they were on the boat? And then one of these people were like, yes, let me go watch some birds in the freaking landfill. And while they're going to be, like, they're known to eat rats, droplings is what I will use in this situation. And they're known to have said virus, you
Yeah.
know?
And then you bring it.
And then you bring, like,
I just don't.
you have a
understand why they
whole
let
entire
them off the
period of like where
boat.
you know that you were around these things and you didn't disclose that to anybody, and you were like, oh yeah, this is great, I got to see these birds.
It costs like what, $2,000 to get on the ship.
Yeah.
So it's like
I didn't know how much it was.
It was like rich white people begging to go home and get off this fucking boat to like ruin everyone's lifetime. We got families. We all have families. I mean, I don't have any that live with me, but we all have families, and I just think it's insane that we're back in this situation, especially under the current administration.
Girl.
Because he does not care. He does not care about us. He could not give less of a shit. Did you see the video
Which one?
of him? He was talking about the war in Iran, and a reporter asked him and was like, "So, like, what do you have any feelings about, you know, how this is gonna affect the general public's, you know, income? Because obviously." A lot of our taxes are going to the war right now. And he was like, I'm really not worried about that.
Of course
Like,
you're not.
he was like, the only thing I really care about is that they don't have bombs.
Mr. President, to what extent are Americans' financial situation motivating you to make a deal?
Not even a little bit. The only thing that matters when I'm talking about Iran, they can't have a nuclear weapon. I don't think about Americans' financial situation. I don't think about anybody. I think about one thing. We cannot let Iran have a nuclear weapon. That's all. That's the only thing that motivates.
Girl, this man don't even pay his taxes.
So I think it's crazy. I don't know what's going to happen. Hopefully nothing, because one pandemic was enough for me. Actually changed my life a lot, in good ways and bad ways, but definitely
Through
changed
good
a lot.
times and bad times,
Yeah.
there's even a bear.
Girl.
I love the Cleveland show.
But yeah, how do you feel about it?
Honestly, we don't have the correct things set in place to ensure that we are kept safe. many of the public health entities that did assist us last time that were set in place to like
Yeah.
actually give us, you know, secure health and things like that are not here any longer. So that's just like the overarching like terrifying thing about it because it's not going to be taken seriously, and then there's going to be lots of misinformation about the severity of this, and then we'll be getting information from TikTok, we'll be getting information from whatever news broadcaster you use. Hopefully it's not the one that starts with an F and ends with an X.
Go fuck them too.
There
Yeah.
might even be an O in the middle, you know, Fox.
Potentially, allegedly.
If you didn't catch my drift. But no, yeah, it's just like it's very scary because it's a lot of uncertainty, and we don't even know how like contagious it is, and the incubation period is like 45 days, and there's just like a lot that goes into it. So yeah,
Hopefully nothing happens. You know, praying for the
Ariana
world.
Grande shirt.
That nothing happens because it's already a crazy time as it is, and I can't imagine
Hold
just
on,
having.
wait a minute. Is that your nail on the chair?
It is. It is. She fell off, and I was. That's why I've been like doing this.
I'm crying.
But yeah, it's
Sorry,
a crazy
not to call
time.
you out like that, girl.
No, you're good. Listen, y'all want to see it? Ooh,
Ooh.
get into it.
Listen, I ran out of time. I didn't put on nails, y'all. I'm sorry.
Listen, we were running.
Next time,
a little
next
late,
time,
yeah.
I promise I will have nails on, and I'll even have new hair for you too.
Gotta get into it. But yeah, I hope nothing happens. But you know, at this point in the world, I couldn't tell you what the fuck's going on. I'm just live, laugh, loving. You know, going out to the bars, supporting my queer people, and trying to make a career for myself and my
Okay,
and my
career.
people, and my people.
Oh, people.
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 Oh, my people.
Say
Oh, my people.
Eat a bag of chips.
Do you love it?
Honestly, I could really freaking devour on a bag of chips right now.
I want a Butterfinger.
Ew.
Okay.
Yeah. How about a Snickers
Ew.
bar?
I could go for a Snickers.
Okay, you're not
My
you
da-
when you don't have a Snickers.
My dad used to love a Snickers.
Girl.
And a Mountain Dew.
So listen, when I was doing competition for Winter Guard, anytime that we won our comps, oh baby, because I got like, this is big. This is gonna show my true colors of freshman year of me. So there may or may not been a purchase of a 25 box of Hershey. I mean, not Hershey's, but Snickers. And after every competition, I did eat a Snickers if we did win. And let me tell you, it was delicious. But like, oh,
That's
those
where that
carbs-
booty meat came from. It's 90% Snickers.
Oh no, no, baby, that was the soul food and
Listen.
the cakes that I was making and all
I'm
that
so
other
excited
fun
for your
stuff.
sister to have a cookout.
Oh
Ah,
my goodness.
I miss it.
We're about to be
miss food.
big.
I know. I
We're
can't
about to
wait.
be big.
Wait, I think I'm wearing this corset. It's not for fun. It's not
Hopefully
for
it don't
comfortability.
bust.
That's for sure. Do you have any shows coming up? Anything you want to promote? Anything you want to plug, talk about, or any past shows you want to talk about?
I have a pageant. I'm in a pageant.
Wow.
It'll be at Blue Moon Bar. I believe that's on it's a Sunday. It's like the first Sunday of Pride. Hold on. Wait a minute. Yeah. I'm very good at stalling.
It's funny because I'm gonna cut all that out.
It's gonna be Lawrenceville Pride. It'll be the mixed Lawrenceville Pride pageant. Not sure of the time, but it'll be June 7th, and I will be competing. We'll be raising funds for a lot of organizations within the city, mainly LGBTQIA plus focused. Actually, fun fact, I used to work for a local nonprofit here, and it'll be great to raise more money for them because I already did that, and it'll just be another ka-ching on my little drag list. Yeah.
Maybe one day, you know, when we pop off, really, we can do some stuff like that. I would love to, you know.
Right. Anyways, your turn.
Bitch. I can't stand you.
Well, because you said a whole lot of nothing. You just gave me a look, and that was it. So, but that time go ahead and say your words.
So
Thank you.
basically, I just did Monday Night Fever with one of my favorite people in the world, Cadence. That was such a fun time. This Friday, which by the time this comes out, that will have already happened. So Watch the vlog up on my. Well, I guess we could do it on a joint channel. We'll talk about that later. We're doing vlogs now, so I've been vlogging, and so I'm doing
I
the
don't have
Layla
storage on
McQueen
my phone
show.
for
If you don't
that,
know,
sorry.
I wasn't speaking. It's fine. It's fine.
I'm sorry.
What did you say?
I said I didn't have storage on my phone for that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, after those pictures, baby,
Mhm.
which I need to
Listen,
delete.
nothing.
But go ahead.
But yes, I'm doing a show this Friday with Layla McQueen, if you know her from season 8 of Drag Race. Is that correct? I don't know. Anyways, so it's gonna be a really fun time. And then we have a pride party that we're performing at, which is gonna be really fun.
I'm so excited.
A private event. We're gonna be doing we're gonna do a joint number and then have our own separate number. It's gonna be really fun. You might even feel a midnight sun type of vibe coming through. You know, a few little rays of the sunshine. And then I have, what else am I doing? I have the Hyperpop show at P-Town. That's going to be really fun. Can't wait for that. I also am doing Mary's Pride on the 31st.
Oh, I'll be there too.
She'll be doing that.
We'll be in the same
Another
show. And I do have a show right after that show. And yeah.
So we're
busy.
We're very busy. We're working on a lot. I'm working on some new music for a new album.
Yes.
Ooh, the exclusive.
Listen.
By the time this comes out, my new single will have already been announced. So,
that's news to me.
oh, I haven't told you.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
this Friday.
excited.
I'm announcing it.
Stop.
Yay! So I'm very excited. I feel like I've grown a good amount as an artist, and I'm really excited for this new vibe of this album. So I can't wait for y'all to hear that. But yeah, we've been busy. We've been nose to the pavement, you know, trying to. Bel Air was like, "Y'all really have been out," and I was like, "Well, baby, we got a kingdom to build. A queendom.
If we want to be like you, we got to do the groundwork.
I do everything all the time, all at once, everywhere. Bow.
We got to be at those open stages. We got to be at those tip spots, and we have to be at those bookings.
Which the bookings have been. We've been
very nice.
We've been more.
It has been very nice.
No complaints.
I'm satisfied.
I would much rather be busy and like tired than like busy and not busy. Busy and tired than shut up. Do you see how she does me? I would rather be busy and tired than not have shit going on and be sad and depressed because I'm not booked and I have nothing going on. So I love being busy. You love being busy. I know that. She's a workaholic. This is a workhorse. And I try and take some of that and put it into my own life because she is an inspiration of mine, you know?
Work.
Right, y'all. So that is the pilot episode of the S&M Podcast featuring your first host,
Souffle.
and your other host, Makayla Clifton. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed it. All of our social medias will be in the link in the description, as well as my album, my merch, any show links. All of that will be down below, so make sure you check all that out. And until next time, bye.
Bow. Ooh.